Hey there, friends and followers. Now, if you've ever thought before about becoming a real estate agent, this next video is going to outline 6 reasons why most aren't a fit to become a realtor. If you've contemplated enrolling to get your license, then you're not going to want to miss this video. Stay tuned. So yes, as always, welcome back. So if you get into it, in the world of real estate, chances are you're going to meet and even work alongside some great individuals that are very successful. But to that flip side, you're also going to come into contact with individuals who are struggling to gain a foothold in the business. Most of the time when that's the case, there is one reason or another why that given individual is struggling and perhaps should not be in that line of work. If getting into the real estate business was something on your radar, I certainly do not want you to be one of those that struggle, but rather get into it, and if you are the right fit, absolutely kill it. So with that being said, here's 6 reasons why you might not be a fit for becoming a realtor. Starting with reason 1 is if you are impatient. So one common misconception with a lot of people I see get into the business is that because they think that they're super hardworking and very passionate, that they think that deals are just going to come to them and they'll be an overnight success. Now, if you are impatient and looking to see results quickly, this may not be the profession for you. To give some further perspective, it's not uncommon for some new realtors to go about 6 months without even closing a single deal. Now, not everybody will follow in that same fashion, but having patience, embracing delayed gratification, and playing the long-term game is ultimately going to be the best way to position yourself upon getting established and trying to build momentum. Second reason is if you are not passionate. Now, one of the big stigmas with becoming a real estate agent is that it's so easy to get into and that you can make a ton of money. Now, while that does have some truth to it, if you are coming into the industry without, say, either an already established family member or without a ton of connections and you're basically starting from scratch, it can be really difficult. If you are not passionate about what you do and willing to put forth the daily actions on a day-to-day, and you don't truly want to be in the business for the long term and to be able to provide value for others, there's a good chance that you will fail and come up short. Number 3 is if you are in need of handholding. Now, if you are the type that cannot look up anything for yourself or ask questions before investigating, or in turn need someone to hold your hand because you're not willing to venture into that unknown, then this definitely isn't going to be the industry for you. So many times I've seen different agents ask questions in which they could have spent a couple of minutes Googling and have gotten the answer for said question. Keep in mind that as a self-employed business owner, you are going to have to figure things out on your own, as there isn't always going to be somebody there for an immediate answer. Additionally, not depending on anyone else for answers is also going to be a crucial key. Reason number 4 is if you can't handle stress. Now, believe me when I tell you that this line of work is all of mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally stressful. In essence, you really are handling the biggest investments of people's lives, and there's going to be times where you don't know what to do, you don't know where to find the answers, there's a tough negotiation, or a deal falls apart that you were really counting on, or you're just simply not getting any business. It will be stressful. Once you have momentum built up in your business, then some of that stress can, of course, be offset. But if you are generally not one to handle stress well, then this may be your heads up to reconsider. Reason number 5 is if you are in need of job security. Now, one thing to understand about real estate is that it is the complete opposite of a regular paycheck or salary position. If you are looking for something that has secured consistency, then this is definitely not it. Upon getting into the industry, you may not have any idea when or where your first paycheck is coming in from, and if that's all you're focused on, it's going to be a huge deterrent. And lastly, reason number 6 is if you are simply lazy. Now, this one may seem like an obvious one, but you would be surprised. There are many sacrifices that come with not only owning your own business, but working in a business where you're working around other people's schedules. Be prepared to work evenings, weekends, or even holidays. In order to build momentum in your business, you are going to have to put in the time taking your business sometimes wherever or whenever you can get it. Now, if you fall in under one of these 6 categories, then chances are you may want to reconsider getting into the industry. But if you are an individual who is willing to put in the work, step outside your comfort zone, and doesn't need blanketed security, then I can assure you that this will be an incredible journey that awaits you. Now, if you'd like any further insight upon getting licensed or entering into the world of real estate with not only the largest growing brokerage in the world, but the most innovative and tech-based group there within, then drop me a comment below or reach out to me directly, as I would love to help get you on that path. As always, slide on over to the page and give it a like and subscribe to stay up to date with a plethora of great real estate information like this and much more. As always, thanks for tuning in, checking out the videos, and we'll catch you guys on the next.